Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We are now going to look into the Alex Murdaugh crime, the night of the crime. We're going to see what we can find out, what happened, answer those unanswered questions you guys provided to me, and see if we can get any more information. Have to let you know it's a tarot card reading, entertainment purposes only. This is not fact. And with that, let's see what we can find out. We're going to start with the night. What is the energy happening the night that Maggie and Paul meet their fate? Oh my. All right. So things are coming to the surface. We're bubbling and a brewing here between Alec and Maggie. Things are coming up to the surface. In the past, I think there's the idea, we already know that the relationship's going to be over. Idea like I want to keep down on the down low. Maybe if I just keep my head down, we don't have to go through this process of a divorce. Kind of weird. This idea I can't control the situation. I'm losing the family. Everything that goes along with it. Underlying energy, we have the devil. We have the blood. Primary obstacle is the magic show that we were trying to put on is not working anymore. The disguise has been lifted with the frog car. So being unmasked, Alec being unmasked here. There's 2 devil cards. Interesting. The devil up here. Devil, as we said in the last read, was about the idea that you have these substances, they have taken hold, you have these addictions, these things, you're not thinking in your right mind. Devils decide to make their ultimate judgment, sending people to their maker. Hence, we have that. Everything's coming crashing down. I'm seeking a new beginning. Why choosing to exit your wife and son to the other side is the ultimate way to have a new life. I guess that's to get rid of his problems, perhaps. Interesting too, there's an overriding concern here with the boy, Paul, and his secrets. So it's not just the problem here with the divorce coming up. He's got problems here. He's talking about we've got, or maybe he's not talking, maybe he's just thinking about it. He's like, I got problems. I got 99 problems going on here. We have that card, obviously, going around. We have he's been found out who he is. There's a lot of drama coming up here. We'll have to look into the river and the landfill, what that means. Here's that grandparent card again. And the private property. We're going to go over here. We're going to start with the crime of passion. The seahorse is strength, power. He's feeling the burden of the weight of the world on his shoulders. We have the acorn again. This is like we're starting new at beginnings, but there's this idea here with the, I believe 102 is ESP, if I remember correctly. Yeah, intuition. He's well aware that she's well aware of some things. I think they're having this, like, this fight. Part of it is weird. It's a idea here. We have the private property. We are lured here. That's how this is feeling. Where we have some of our good memories. This is a comfortable place. This is, again, let's see what 112 is. Air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra here on distraction. But this is the place where this occurred is chosen on purpose to do this. This is premeditated. Money on my mind. I need to eliminate problems with the boy, the relationship. I'm luring him here. I've got the weight of the world upon my shoulders. She knows what's up. She can out me, Maggie. Let's see what there's a horse and a rabbit, some dentures and an octopus. Okay, so our 75 is the record player. That's our old memories and good times, and it's also telling same old stories over and over again. She's had enough. She's heard all the old stories. She's done. Horse, freedom, seeking to have freedom. 41, octopus, unpredictability. 11, new information, going down a rabbit hole. Something here. I don't know if she mentioned something. At the time of this relationship, is she mentioning something like some piece of information to him where it becomes like, that's it, that's a final straw, that's, nope, done, done, done. The grandparent. We have the justice system. We have the commitment. That would be the marriage. 118. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have our spaceship, out of this world. 122. Innocence, purity, blessings of love. And the key. Grandparents are the key to this. I'm not sure. And we have the landfill and the river. I don't know if there's a river nearby. There's a lot of gossip going on. We've got some storms on the horizon. We have some secrets. Forbidden fruit. And education. Okay. So what's happening here? He's lured them there. He has a problem with the wife. That's a problem that's been brewing. We have the Hierophant. There's the divorce. Trying to clean this whole situation up so we don't have to deal with that. We're trying to have a new beginning. And that starts with getting rid of Maggie. We have this other concern with the secrets about Paw. This is a whole distraction. We're going to keep this one out. Oh, and then we have the mental health here. Looking closer at, what's 117? More signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm not sure if rehab was mentioned or checking him in somewhere. There's something here where I feel like she was giving him digs. Like, this is your fault. This is, you've done XYZ, you're out of control, all of these things have taken hold of you, this is all your fault while things are all falling apart, that's why I'm leaving you, There's a lot of blame going. I'm curious about the drama. Drama, we have the skull and crossbones, there's endings. We have the stadium, major public or theatrical event. Maybe he's trying to get her going. This is choosing your words carefully. Don't say that. Don't say that. Interesting. And then we have 14 children. There's a fight that's happening down there at the kennel, so I'm not sure if he's goading her on or if she's just running her mouth to him. There's some type of fight gets instigated here to go into this. Now, the reason that he's got this set up is this is already on his mind. So I don't know if she picks the fight with him because he knows her character and that she'll just pick a fight with him, or if he starts it, he knows to say something that's going to get her going, so it gives him the reason to then continue on with his devious plan. But interesting things here. So I want to dig in more to some of these cards. So looking first into this private property idea. We get them on the private property that's at home, right? Are they losing that property? That's how this is reading. let's enjoy this because this will probably be the last time we're here. Bad news today. Gonna have to lose this property. Maybe that's why. I bring them to the property, I deliver the bad news, which I know is going to upset them. But I got new ideas. Okay. Brings them there. My opinion, allegedly. Entertainment purposes, tarot card reading. He brings him there and he's saying, you know, bad news, I think we're going to lose this property. I know you love it or whatnot, but, you know, I think we'll find a way out of this. Something always is going to come here. And then it's like, no. Nothing's, you can't pour piss out of a boot if the instructions were on the heel. You can't help us with this. We're having to start over. So it may not even just be that property. It might be these other properties. I don't know how many properties they had, but we're losing things. This is all your fault. You and having to have your problems with your pills, and you're doing all these things, and everything's going to get out. And no, I'm going to fix it. I'll fix it. No, you're not going to fix it. And then boom, switch, like into action mode. Like, I brought you here to bring you some bad news, but I'm going to tell you I'm going to fix it. Well, we have no faith in you that you can fix it, and now we're starting drama. Okay, what does this grandparent card have to do with anything? I don't know, or Maggie's parents around. Since the grandparent card came up as Alex's parents before, I'm going to use it as that it's Maggie's parents. But let's see which grandparent this is. What is it? Which parent unit are we talking about? It's talking about the divorce. So I don't know which parental unit of Maggie or Alex's this would be. However, it's this idea here that whoever the grandparent of their children is going to help facilitate the splitting of the couple. Maybe that's her parents. I don't know if they have resources to help her split up from him, but there's this idea, we're moving on, and they're the key to my happiness to get away from you, because we're going to be starting over. And it's like, no, you're not starting over. You're not starting over. You're not. No. Okay. So that, I'm going to go with that's her parents. Perhaps it's her family. I don't know. I don't know if these people have means. What do we have here? The secrets, the gossip, the talking, the landfill, the river. Interesting. It's not like an actual location. This is all of your secrets, all of your whatevers. Our relationship is in the trash. Our relationship is trash, and you're up the river without a creek, or without a paddle. Not a creek. You're up the river without a paddle, however that goes. You know what I'm saying? There is this idea, we are breaking up, you don't have a leg to stand on. You are SOL when it comes to navigating this relationship and thinking that you, oh mighty powerful Alec, is going to be able to navigate out of this. You do not have the upper hand in this. I'm going to take whatever I can get. I don't know what this is. She's properties, if they're somehow she thinks there's money somewhere. And he realizes this is going to be a burden. So I think this is that whole divorce drama conversations coming to a head. Okay. So that's our little general energy about what's going on there. So let's start with first question. How did Maggie and Paul arrive at the dog kennels where they were injured permanently. I think there's this idea that Alec wanted to give him a ride down there. There was, the thing about it, though, is he's acting weird. Like, come on, don't be silly. I'll give you a ride down there. Come on, hop into my buggy of doom. He has a growing problem. He's looking to get rid of his growing problem. He's looking to destroy his growing problem. This is the key. He has to get there. He has to put on his magic show of destruction. But there's this idea, I'm not going with you down there. So they get down there on their own without him. It's a trudge. It's like, I don't even know if that's a word. It's a journey. Regardless, happy they arrive at the destination. Even though it's like a burden. There's like cajoling. Like, come on, let's go. So, yeah. At some point, though, he has this idea. Don't like try and encourage him too hard because then it looks suspicious. You gotta like see the whole thing. Man, I don't know what he was on, but this is like angel devil on your shoulders talking to you in Crazy Town, right? This is, you gotta see the whole big picture. But he was trying to control them getting there. He's trying to control it. They just go on their own. Like, what is your deal? What? We're going just there. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm not going to say how they get there, if they're on their own buggy or whatever. They get there, but it feels like Alec wanted to take them, and they were just like, what are you pushing about? You're pushing. Stop. We'll get down there. Let me just do some things. So they get where he wants them to go. Did Maggie and Paul know who perpetrated the crime? Yes, they did. They knew who sent them to the other side. We'll say it like that. They knew who this was. Godfather type guy, man, my way, the highway, disrupting, destroying the foundational happy family home, happy family. I think they're like, it became evident to them. They were lured out there for this purpose. But it's a split second time of like, there's not enough time to fight back. Like in vulnerable positions where they are not able, like they recognize it and then it's too late. They know who did it. There's some idea that there's like these arguments going on and it's centered back around Alec and his desire to control the situation, to keep his whatever's going, his carefully crafted spider web. But the reason it's like a split second, like they know who did it, but it was a split second of like realizing it, not being able to stop it or really do anything, is it just happens so quick. Like it's split second timing. Like I almost feel like they're in the middle of a conversation. I want to say Maggie and Alec are in the middle of a conversation. Like she's saying something, and by what he does to her, it cuts her off. Like mid-sentence, mid-word. I have the Two of Cups over here. I'm wondering if Maggie went first. I don't know. Did they say that? Who went first? Because I'm wondering if she went first. Let's see if we can find out. I think Maggie goes first. I think there's this argument that's going on that I'm revealing your secrets, everything we've said, right? And some type of bargaining going on with her. And he finishes her first, I'll say. I'm wondering then, does the sun get in the way? Excuse the garbage truck out there. Does the sun get in the way? Like, trying to help his mother. Alex over here just, it's a whole mishmash of, it's like a tornado in his brain of, like I said, devil and angel thoughts and like freedoms on the other side of doing this. But it's like, you know, you put me in this position and you're going to expose me to the world and whatnot. At the end of it, though, Alec feels like, well, son, you got what you deserved, and well, I can't be dealing with her anymore because I got to keep all my secrets and my corruption and all my shady deals here going on. She's telling him, I'm going to clean your clock and take everything you have left. Anything that's worth value, I'm going to take it from you. I'm going to focus here on these two. Okay, I'm still going to go with it. I think she's the one who's injured first. He's trying to alter the situation, change the outcome. He's trying to rush to his mom. He's trying to... There's this whole, like, struggle and hot mess of action going on. Just... Mom! Like, they're not next to each other. I don't think they were. It feels like she's in one spot, he's in another spot. But once he sees what's happening to his mom, it's like he's rushing to help her because she's like collapsing or fell down. Something. He's trying to rush in and help. And then it feels almost like Alec then does him as the second, as like, you shouldn't have gotten involved. You shouldn't have gotten involved. So I don't even know if his intention was for both of them as much. Maybe it was, but it feels almost like there's some type of weird justification. And maybe that's the pills talking. Kind of like, well, you know, it didn't have to be like this, but you made it worse. And so this is just how I'm going to do it. Rushing in to save her. Yeah, it's just, I don't get any more on that. It's just like a rushing in to save her. The son, Paul's rushing in to save her. Okay, she goes first. He is rushing to save her. Basically, he's saying that he's going to go to the authorities and tell everything he knows. He's the child. So he is the witness. He's rushing. He's going to tell everything he sees. But it's weird because why is then Alec luring them both there? Did he want them both there? He already has a problem with the kid. He can't work his way out of that. Was Alec planning to get rid of both of them that night? I don't think so. I think it was just supposed to be Maggie. Even though he's got this issue trying to fix Paul's boating problem, this is about the getting rid of her. She's going to divorce him. So he's not thinking, I guess, that many steps ahead at this point. He's realizing that he has a problem with his kid, but this was about getting rid of her because she's going to divorce him. And this is he thinks this is the correct solution. He needs to make this change, and he's just going to permanently take her out because she's catching on. I don't know if she hired a private eye or thought about it, something here, and he's not going to have it. There's this idea, too, that he's losing. He's on the other end of this. He's losing. Now, this is interesting because why do we have a Three of Pentacles? That's teamwork, moving towards goals. What does that mean? That if he has her out, then maybe he can then leverage that to help the son. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, well, this is going to have to be part 1 because we have many more questions to get into, and this is already long enough. So, alrighty, well, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.